of the issues with camera collecting and using is you buy cameras, you like using them, then you can get a little bit bored with them and sell them, and then you realise, oh, I really liked that camera, why did I sell it? Well, a camera I have done that with is the Voigtlander Perko. And the Perko cameras, there was 3 of them, a Perko 1, Perko 2 and 3. And well, the third one is called a Perko E. And these were cameras launched in the 1950s until about 58. And they followed in the Voigtlander quality genre, and they were decent folding cameras. Very similar to the Zeiss. Some people think they're slightly superior and some people think the Zeiss is better. However, the lenses were very good, and the Perko also follows in the traditions of the better camera, and the Perko was a 120 camera, and here we have the Perko 1. This little model unfortunately has a slight issue in that it's lost its catch at the bottom here. The lenses are really sharp. This model is in feet. It's a Vesta lens, a 4.5. Now 4.5 was considered to be quite fast for a camera of this type. The later model, the Model 2, had a shutter double exposure prevention. This one doesn't. And the E has a rangefinder. The E is particularly sought after. I had one which I enjoyed using, and I had bought it moderately cheaply, and I sold it for quite a lot more than I had paid for it, and I slightly regret it because they don't come up very often, and when they do, they are expensive. They go for anything between £120 to £200 now. And the Model 1, Model 2s can go for anything between £20 and £100. The ease to use, you simply load it in the traditional manner of a 120 film. We've got quite a nice mechanism of the film coming out there and going in here to be round on here. Like the Zeiss's, I always find the bellows to be good on these cameras. I don't touch wood, I haven't had a Voigtlander with leaky bellows. Agfa, unfortunately, I've had a lot of leaky bellows, but the Perko's bellows seem to be made of good stuff. The apertures here we had, as I said, from 4.5 to f16, shutter speeds from B to 1/200th of a second. I always like the mechanism here, which goes back here. The camera folds up very, very nicely. I have occasionally found that the numbering system doesn't work here. Actually, we don't have a number. I think from my memory, what we have here is an indication when the film goes round. And as I said, we've got a nice Perko on the back. We've got a nice window door here, so preventing any light getting in. It's a quality camera. Let's see how I got on when I used it. I remember it being a very bright June day when I took the Perko out, and this is in the village of West Stafford in Dorset, and it's nice and sharp. This thatched pub had recently been rebuilt after a fire, and again the detail is absolutely fine. The camera is very light, very easy to use. This is down near Bridport on the coast. These cliffs were painted by Turner. And again, it's nice and sharp. I could have done with a yellow filter. I think a yellow filter would have helped bring out some clouds. And then this shot, it's a bit dead without the clouds. It could just do with a bit of life there. But again, the camera is performing well. The camera is, as I said, the lens is nice. We've got a good range of contrast. This is a castle down in Devon, and it's a castle that was designed by Edward Lutyens. It was actually, I think, the last castle to ever be built. It's in 1920 style, and this is a lane by the castle. And again, really pleased with how this camera is performing. I can see why people are so keen on this camera. And we've got another shot of the castle, which is nice and sharp. The castle is called Castle Drogo, and as I said, it's near Oakhampton, and you can see the detail of the stonework there. This, as I said, I had used this camera before, and it is a lovely little camera to use. Unfortunately, the prices seem quite high, but if you do find one, then it's a good camera to have a go with. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.